Hello there. Hi. Hello. Good evening. I was very thrown off by I was like, who is that? Who is that green? Who dat? Who dare? Hi, Pengy. Hello. Welcome to a slightly eepy night stream. Hello. Hi. Greetings. I am here. I may have made the horrible decision to stay up until 4 a.m. last night, watching YouTube. So that was fun. Uh, I was already tired, and then I stayed up watching. I really like watching videos on old IBM PCs and like Sun servers from like the late 90s, early 2000s. So I accidentally stayed up watching a video on an IBM, like a really old IBM PC. That was my night last night. That was fun. You doing that tonight? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'm staying up for at least a little while. We'll see how long my energy lasts. But hello. Hi. Yeah, tonight's gonna be like whatever. I think we're probably gonna blah, blah, blah. We're probably gonna wind up playing some like Zelda or something. But I was contemplating playing a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 online Dawn Trail 7th expansion patch content 7.1. I was considering doing a little bit of that. But I may save that for tomorrow, because I want to stream tomorrow too. And I will probably have more energy tomorrow, because I will hopefully not stay up until 4 a.m. tonight. Yay! That may be my plan. Because the fan fest is in like a week. And a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. And I want to be able to watch the trailer. So there is a non-zero chance that we will be playing Final Fantasy soon. The only thing is, I need to figure out some 20 stream streak. Holy shit. Dear God, that's a lot. Plus 450, let's go. Yeah, I only have 3 streams worth of storage for Final Fantasy streams on my PC. I have 300 gigs left on my D drive, which is where I store all of my VODs. And I am very stubborn, and I refuse to get rid of anything. So, Final Fantasy streams, no matter what setting, like, no matter what settings, any form of good anything from a Final Fantasy stream winds up being, like, at minimum 60 gigabytes. So, gotta figure out something with that. I was looking at getting a tape drive, but they're like $2,000 or $200. But you have to be really like lucky, and I'd have to get like a SAS card for my PC and stuff. And I don't know if I want to get into all of that. So, but storing Azalea streams on tape could be really funny. Uh, But yeah, today, we might do some Final Fantasy today. Actually, I have the craving again. I have the craving, which is good. I played a little bit the other day, which was very nice, and I want to do more story. Oh, you know what? Okay, if I can get some energy, we can do some story tonight. That could be fun. That could be good. Completely unplanned story time. Yes. At on a random, I was just about to say Sunday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? It's Tuesday. Oh God. My clock is all sorts of messed up. Oh no. Dear God. Yeah, I've been a little out of it for a couple days. I, I I got really into working on a little project, not, I would say, unrelated to stream and stuff, but it was something else. And then I was like, oh, suddenly it's 3 a.m. Shit. This is tale as old as time. I've got a little like crappy laptop in my office that I'm gonna try to set up as like a little like always on thing on the wall because it's an HP stream from like ages and ages ago. It has half a gig of RAM or something and a single core, and it's literally the world's crappiest laptop known to man. And I may just hook it up as like a little display on my wall with a calendar on it, which could be kind of cool. Even though the display has the worst viewing angles I have ever seen in my life. But I may just dismantle it and like, is it single core or dual core? It might be dual core. It doesn't feel like it. It honestly feels like a cheap PC from 2003 that's trying to run Windows 10. Oof. But I was gonna set that up as like a little wall-mounted like calendar thing to show stuff. Well, I don't know. Me going through life trying to find like one of 650,000 different things to help me keep track of things because ADHD is a bitch. Yippee. I'm on like another note-taking method to try to like get myself organized again. It's fun. I tried sticky notes a while ago. They didn't stick. I have a notebook which is now sitting under, I'm not even joking, sitting under a pile of projects that I haven't finished. It's a 3D print with a relay board attached to it, underneath a mouse, underneath a pile of jumper cables. What do I even have written on here? Hold on. Frog. I have zero clue what that means. I have literally, I'm not even joking. Okay, fourth line, it has three blank spaces in between. And it just says frog. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all. My notes are cryptic. Frog. Anyway, I'm going to put this back over here so that I can never see it ever again. Oh, speaking of frogs, I had two frogs that are hanging out on like the wall outside my office, and they're really really cute. But I didn't see them today, which makes me a little sad. I am saddened by this. I am saddened by this. They were really cute. There's a green one and like a not so green one. And they weren't there today. So I hope that they are good. I hope that they are alive and well. They make a lot of noise. But I like them. They're cute. Now there's just a shit ton of slugs. So that's not as cute. I just about to say I could probably see somebody like enjoying slugs, but no. No, they're just gross. I was reaching for the doorknob for my office one day, and I reached down and I like grabbed the doorknob, and on the underside of the doorknob there's a slug that I just like crushed into my hand, and I just sprinted to the sink. And it was the foulest thing ever. It was disgusting. Why am I talking about slugs 11 minutes into street? Today is a super EP day. I Today is a super EP day. My brain, I must operate on the most minimal of energy. This is important. For I am tired. I don't know how long today's stream is going to be. But we shall see. We shall see. I need to go on a walk again. I felt like so good. Like not too long ago, I was like taking walks, and like I was actually like exercising my body and not just like sitting down and hyper focusing on like working on a project for 6 hours straight. And like it was like the best I felt in ages. It's like, man, if I'm gonna be sitting down this much, I need to get a new chair. My chair is like the worst thing imaginable. It's got this like plastic piece in the back where the lumbar support Like, I assume it's the lumbar support. However, it doesn't have like any padding on it, so it's just a plastic piece that digs into your back. But my other chair, which I used for years and years and years, the wheels just fell off. And like, what the fuck? And if like I've taken calipers to it to get like new wheels, because the wheels are just made out of plastic. They're just casted onto like the axles, which I assume is like the cheapest possible way of doing that. It was a fairly expensive chair too, and like the wheels just fell off, and I'm sad because I really liked that chair. My grandma got that chair for me. I'm not even joking. I was like, this is a nice chair, and then it was just like destroyed. And I took some calipers to like the little post that you use to stick it into the chair, and it's like, nope, this is completely non-standard. Fantastic. Oh hey, what do these non-standard wheels cost? Half as much as a new chair. Fuck. They only sell them in kits. I hate. I hate. I'm complaining about chairs. Oh yeah. I need to get a new chair for my office. I need to do a lot for my office, honestly. I need to do a lot. I need to do a lot. Anyway, hello Mushi. I'm doing good. I'm very tired. Yesterday I accidentally stayed up until 4 a.m. watching a random video on a IBM tower from 2003. And I was like, I suddenly looked down at the clock and it was 4 a.m. and I was just like, oh fuck, I needed to wake up at 9. I was supposed to fall asleep several hours ago. Shit. I've regularly had people like wonder like, how can you forget to fall asleep? It's like, dude, I forget to eat. It's like, ah, damn. It's like some days it'll be like suddenly I'll be like, oh god, my stomach hurts. Oh, this isn't good. This is like, I don't feel good. And then I'll look at the clock and it's like 6 p.m. and I didn't have breakfast or lunch. Because like, oh dude, like my day is almost entirely on like autopilot some days. Because like life of unmedicated ADHD, it's just like some days I would say for me, the single worst part of the ADHD stuff is time blindness. Just like, oh hey, I have something I want to do, and suddenly it's 8 hours later. Or the worst is like when you're in the shower and someone knocks on the door and says, hey, you've been in there for a while, can you finish up? And then I look at the clock, like I get out of the shower, I look at the clock, and I've been in the shower for 45 minutes. Which I don't feel like is an outrageous amount of time to be in the shower, but like it'll take me like an hour and 15 minutes to like get through a full like shower. Hmm. And it's really funny because like it mixes with like the sensitivity from the tism a little bit. So like I'll get out of the shower and then I can't put socks on until my feet are dry. So I like, because I don't understand like how people can just like do that. Like I remember a while back, like my dad would like go in. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a shower," and then like 15 minutes later, he's out, fully dressed, socks on, shoes on, everything like that. And I'm like, "How? How do you do this?" I'm like hissing over in that direction. Like, how do you do this? Witchcraft, witchcraft! I tell you, witchcraft. I could never. But like, because I know like you're not supposed to like you're supposed to like air dry, like, right? It's bad for your skin to use like a blow dryer on yourself to like dry yourself off or anything, or to like dry off too quickly. So like, but like I can't put on socks or anything like that when I'm like still wet from the shower. That's super uncomfortable. That's like the worst thing ever. I hate that. I can't do that. So it's incredible I didn't get diagnosed with autism until later. It's so funny. When I went in middle school, I don't even say, no, it was like early high school actually. It's because earlier on they said that I didn't have I did not have the tism. Even though I literally had every single sign ever. Like, if there was a vacuum going on anywhere in my house, I had to like cover my ears. I would like wear like ear plugs to like movies and like cover my ears in movies during loud scenes. Like, I was the most textbook case imaginable. It's incredible. Um Jeez. Ah. Funny. What? Yeah. I don't know what we're doing today. I just feel like kind of yapping a little bit. Sometimes you just need a yap stream. And sometimes that's just important. Plus, I'm not really like super in the mood to play anything. I was playing Deadlock a little bit earlier. Um, I, you know, okay. Here's a weird thing about me. I am horrible at video games unless I am either tired or have had some alcohol or I'm slightly inebriated. Uh, you know, it's like for some reason I am only half decent at video games when I am like tired, drunk, or have had a little bit of the CBD or like THC or something like that. I don't know why. It's so weird. Like, I feel like a lot of my friends could probably attest to the fact that if I play, for instance, the accursed game League of Legends at like 11 p.m. and I'm just sitting in the call going, like, suddenly I'm good at the game. Or I wouldn't say good, but I'm significantly better to the point where like the last time I played League, it was like I was so tired that I didn't even realize things, and all of a sudden I just saw Pentakill on the screen. I was like, what the fuck? How did that happen? I'm playing Teemo of all champions. What the fuck? So that was fun. I feel like this kind of night is like perfect for like a Minecraft mod pack. I have been severely fighting the urge to play and try learning a Greg Tech pack for Minecraft. I have really been fighting the urge to do that because I've been playing I say playing, I've been waiting for other people to play Enigmatica 2 Expert Extended. And I've made a pretty decent amount of progress in that, but I'm taking a little bit of a break from it. And now like the urge to just like, oh yeah, King of the Castle. Yes. Dude, okay. I have okay, I have forgotten literally everything about that except for the fact that I looked at it and I was like, yes, I want to play this. That like literally all bits of information about that game have exited my brain except for the fact that I thought it was interesting and I wanted to play it. I don't know how that happened. I have no idea. I just stabbed my tooth with a straw. A nice lemon lime like drink mix right now. Oh yeah, I also need to play some other games too. That's why you were green? Ah, I see. I was concerned. I was like, Pinky, are you okay? You've like not changed your color in like 6 years. Are you okay? What's going on? Pinky, come back to us. You're supposed to be this. I can't even tell what color it is because literally every time I stream, I have it's later at night, so my like color shifting thing is turned on. But it's like a pinkish orangish color on my screen right now. And it always is. According to Twitch, it's orange red. Yes. Yeah, I have Flux on, and literally every time I stream now, it's like it's funny because I'll be drawing, and I know the hex codes of like all of my like my like slime guy and everything like that. I have all the hex codes noted down so that I have like standard stuff. Um, but you try to use orange as your color whenever possible. Hell yeah. I used to use purple a lot. Funnily enough, blue is not necessarily my favorite color. I just really like the look of a blue slime rather than a purple slime. I think it fits a little bit better. It's easier to find pairings of colors that I like with the blue, which is nice. Yeah. Because your profile picture, hell yeah. Dude, literally every time I see those, I'm like, man, I want pancakes. I want pancakes. I made pancakes the other day. You want to see a picture of the pancakes I made the other day? Hold on. I say I made them the other day, and it's probably, I'm going to look at it, and time blindness alias, it's probably going to be 3 weeks ago. Funnily enough, orange isn't your favorite, necessarily your favorite either. Oh. Oh, wait, that's... Wait, I might dox myself with pancakes. Oh, I will dox myself with the pancake, because I don't have a picture without stuff in the background. Damn. Well, I made a stack of 30 pancakes the other morning because I froze some pancakes. They were gone the next day. Not even that many people to eat them. We just went through all of our pancakes in like a day, and it's like, damn. Yeah, I was slaving over some pancakes that morning, or slaving over the griddle that morning. I could fit 4 pancakes on the griddle at a time, so didn't take that long. It was a multiple of 4, so it would be 32 pancakes is what I made. And then yeah, I made a shit ton of pancakes, and they were freaking good. They were blueberry pancakes, and I was like very conservative with the blueberries and the pancakes because I didn't have that many blueberries. And I got to the last batch, and then I remembered that I had blueberries and I had extra blueberries in the freezer. Shit. So I could have made the entire batch of 32 with way more blueberries in it, but I didn't because I was a dumb. So the last batch, which is the one that I ate, had a shit ton of blueberries. I try to marry pancakes, but not blueberry. Blueberry pancakes are fire. My favorite kind of pancakes, even though they are by far the worst for you, are definitely chocolate chip pancakes. Like, in terms of breakfast food, I think chocolate chip pancakes are definitely top tier. Definitely a, like, lower on the you can eat it regularly tier, but top tier in the they are probably the best add-in for pancakes. Same with waffles, except the unfortunate thing about chocolate chips and waffles is it will destroy your waffle maker. It will, like, it will turn into the most dry husk mummified chocolate chip you've ever seen on the inside of your waffle maker, and you will be going through waffle makers just so fast. You'll be going every day. But really, really good. I love a good chocolate chip pancake or waffle. I know you can get like chocolate chips on your waffles at Waffle House, which is always good because Waffle House is like top tier for like morning food. Have any of you actually ever been to a Waffle House? Waffle House is like fire. I love it. I've never out of all the times I've ever been to a Waffle House, I've never experienced a fight in a Waffle House though. For all the talk of fights happening there, I have never experienced anything crazy. However, I will say I've only been to a Waffle House twice when it is not actually breakfast time. I feel like all the fights would probably happen at like 3 a.m. or something like that. So, yeah. I need to go to my closest Waffle House and get like the 3 a.m. special, because it's like, if I was like going out with the lads and stuff and like just hitting the town at like 3 a.m. or something, and we would like roll up to a Waffle House, I feel like that's when like you'd see like some really crazy. Okay, no, and now that I'm remembering, yeah, the only time I've ever been to a Waffle House at night, it was an experience. It was an interesting experience. Nothing particularly crazy happened, but the one other group in the Waffle House was 100% just extraordinarily high. Oh, that reminds me. There was a dude when I was in college. There was a dude who sat next to me in one of my math classes, who everyone in the class familiarly called him Captain Weed, because there was not a single day that did not go by where that man was not just absolutely reeking of the weed. He was coming in every single day, And then all of a sudden, like 2/3 of the way through the semester, he just sort of just never showed up. I assume he probably dropped out, at least of the course, but like, dude, every single day that guy was coming in high off his ass. Oh, called him Captain Weed. That guy was having a great time in college. I hope that he actually like passed his stuff though, because that was not a cheap class. Yeah, he's paying multiple thousands of dollars to just fail out of a class. That kind of sucks. I wish I had more interesting stories from college, but I honestly don't. It's the downside of me not actually like living on campus, because living on campus was way too expensive. Way too expensive. So I didn't get the full experience, even though it would have been really cool. Um, I just got to hang out in the like cafeteria and like around campus between classes and stuff. But so I don't have that many like interesting stories or anything. Yeah. Anyway. I'm like at risk of just falling asleep at any moment here. We're only like half an hour into stream. I need something to do. I need something to occupy my mind. I did pick up a couple more games on the summer sale a couple weeks ago, or like a week ago, or whenever that was going on. Is it still going on? Let me check. No, it's not. Okay, cool. I picked up Rain World because I saw that it was popular with people who liked Outer Wilds, and it's like a puzzly game that's not just a direct puzzle game, I think. Like it's got some hidden lore and stuff to it, as far as I saw. So I picked that up. It was like $3. And I also got The Binding of Isaac, like the whole game for like $3 as well. So I got some interesting stuff, which is kinda neat. I got some cool shenanigans. Nothing else really though, sadly. Started playing Warframe recently too, a little bit. I played one night of Warframe, but I don't know. I was contemplating playing that on stream, and then I had the moment of realization of this game is like one of those sorts of games that you have to play for like hundreds or thousands of hours. I don't know if I can commit to another one of those. I'm already 3,000 hours into playing Final Fantasy 14. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. What is happening with my model? I don't know if I can commit to like another like crazy game going on right now. That seems like a bit much. That seems a bit much. It's a good game though. It's really fun. It's funny because my account is from when the game launched, so I've like skipped weird amounts of the story, even though I'm still so early on. So like all of a sudden I reopened the game, I got dropped in, and I'm like in this weird spot where like I can do stuff, but I'm still early on in the tutorials. It's very strange. Um Also need to play Valheim a little bit, but that's with friends offline. Dude, at some point I want to do a thing where I open up a server and get like some people to play on a server for like a week or two. Like I want to do like a proper run with with people on a game like Valheim or something like that. The one that I really want to do is whenever Space Engineers 2 launches, I really want to like get a proper like 2-week play session or longer of that game when like the multiplayer actually comes out for it. Because ooh, have Space Engineers 2. One of my friends was like, "Oh, we should play this," and we got it, or No, I said it was really good. It was like all that. Um, but then there's no multiplayer yet, so cannot play in the multiplayer yet, sadly. No, 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 no. Hmm. What to do? What to do? I don't want to play balloons again on stream. Oh, that's the other game that I picked up at that time. I played 6 hours, and then I haven't played it since the 30th. So, yeah, that was that stream, wasn't it? Yeah. It's a good, like, podcasty sort of game, I guess, but nothing is super, like, crazy going on in there. Oh, this is a good one. Um, Maybe I will play a little bit of Final Fantasy. Not on a stream, but just to sort of get back into things a little bit. And like hang out and maybe do like a little bit of like fishing. One of the things that I really want to do is I really, really want to get in and like do some jobs in FF. Cause man, I don't have like any of my jobs leveled at all. Which sucks because like a while ago I was like, okay, I want to save all of these to do on stream because like they're good to do and like I like experiencing this game with other people because I do have a tendency to not necessarily skip but less appreciate like the stuff less when I'm doing stuff just on my own and I'm not like reading it out properly like on stream and stuff. Like I absorb the information better when I'm on stream, which is funny because I feel like that's usually the opposite way around. There it is. It's usually the opposite way around. Usually when you're streaming something, you absorb the info like less because streaming takes up like at least 25% of your brain power just by streaming. So, all right, let's see if my PC decides to die while I play FF. Also, I'm gonna mute desktop audio so that I hopefully don't blast everyone's ears out. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of hanging out. I did attempt to get a FC house, a large plot again. It was a really, really nice one. But unfortunately 170 people applied for it and we did not get it that time. So I have found I am now doing capitalism. I have found some very, very nice things to sell, which is very good. So we are doing the capitalism a little bit here. Yes, yes. I have made some money. I made 1,000,000 gil from like 10 minutes worth of effort the other day, which was really nice. Unfortunately, though, it is very temperamental and doesn't really work much anymore. But I could probably come back to it at some point. Also, the volume on this is perfectly fine, so there we go. Swap us to Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14 online. Done. And here we go. There we are. Aha! Here, pop down here. Actually, I'll pop over here. Hello. I always forget that I'm not actually like 3D anymore, so yeah, here, let me show the really nice plot that I was looking at. It's in Ul'dah. It was like kind of separated a little bit because I didn't realize like the first set of plots in Ul'dah is like actually very nice. The first set of plots is quite nice. Here, I'll just go to the first one. It was plot 30, which is pretty cool. There's a couple like I think ideal spots to have like a large FC house, which is kind of cool. Also, haha! I see you're online. Hello. I didn't realize that the goblet was actually like pretty nice. The like this center area over here is pretty cool. Hello. Lolly ho. Like, I don't think I would want a house directly off of any of this, but a while ago I was watching a I think it was actually the egg video by Rubber Ross. And they were like at a party or something like that going on, and they were in an area that looked like this, but it was like very faint and I couldn't exactly remember. So I always assumed that it was like the mist. But no, it was here and people were hanging out here. It's actually a very nice location. So I'm not as upset about like if we were to try to get a house in like the goblet. But the one that I saw, or the one that I bid on was plot 30. So over this way, which is not bad. It's less than ideal. It has a lot less open space, but it is just kind of over here, which is pretty cool. I am a little bit less of a fan, though, of the plots that have this straight here. And I'm a much bigger fan of the ones that have the large open area out front. I know basically, I think both of the ones in Shirogane, first district, have the big section out front, but like it's got like it does have like this big area that you can like go and hang out and stuff like that. It's really nice. Yeah. That is quite terrifying. Mildly terrifying. Hmm. Yeah. No real plan for today. Just probably gonna just hang out and do some stuff. I was trying to figure out exactly when I wanted to actually go and like level some things, because I still only have Dragoon leveled up. And I really do want to level up like Warrior or something on the side too now. Because Warrior is, I think, the easiest tank job to learn, right? So I was thinking about maybe like doing a little bit of like Warrior leveling or something. I don't know. Oh, this is a fairly nice little area right here. This is kind of neat. It's easiest after like level 56. Gotcha. When you get raw intuition. I see. Yeah, I'm only level 40. Oh my god, I don't... What the fuck is this outfit? Oh, I remember. I was, dude, my favorite little activity right now is... There's a couple of people I'm watching who are going through, like, Shadowbringers right now. If you want a good person to go and watch who's going through Shadowbringers right now, Light Laser is going through it. And I think they're at they just saw the funny Vothri turns into little baby cherub cutscene. And it's really fun just sitting in the background, like really far away, as like a dwarf in the first. It's so, dude, just RPing in the background is so much fun. So much fun. I have spent a fairly sizable amount of my own gil on outfits. Dude, what level is this axe even? 28? Jesus Christ. Dear God. Here, let me turn down the music just a little bit. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah. Level 40. Dude, I would need to fix up a lot of stuff here. Hold on. Level 35. I feel like I could probably pretty easily get this to be... Hold on. Let me go to Limsa real fast. That could be fun, kind of fun. Embracing the Beast is also my next quest. Hmm. That could be good. So I have been wanting to try out some other like classes and stuff, but literally everything that I have is still in A Realm Reborn levels, which, not gonna lie, when you're trying to level up every single job, it can get a little bit boring going through all the dungeons all the time, especially when you're like me and you get Aram Vale 6 times in a row. Fantastic. Oh, what an experience. What is actually, like, what am I looking for? I forgot what you actually like want on tanks. Vitality, I guess. It's like Mithril Curious. Oh dear God. I guess really I would just want whatever the best weapon is right now. Which I guess would be this? I'd recommend gear that's for tanks. See, okay, here's the thing. I have 102 days, 21 hours, and 59 minutes in this game, and I still don't entirely know what stats to put on things. Because I only have leveled up one class, and I've never really paid attention to anything else. I've never done like extremes or anything like that, so I don't entirely know what I need. You can see what jobs can equip a piece of gear. That is very true. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay. It's like the Mithril Curious. Which I guess the high quality would be not... no, because level 40... there's a good place to buy gear, right? Because I know this vendor is for the for basically all like up to level like 29 stuff. If you just like don't want to have the crappiest thing imaginable going into a lot of things. Is there like a proper gear vendor? Apothecary, culinarian, battlecraft supplier, disciple of war gear. Purchase gear for 40 to 49. Mithril Curious. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, people are just selling this on the market board for like sick. What is... It is just worse than what I have on. Oh, it's because mine's a double right now. That's what it is. So, yeah. So we get this, and then we also mix it with this. Yeah, so then we'll wind up with like a plus 20 or something. And then leg armor as well. And this really should probably get me all the way through 50. Yeah, he looks so bad. Holy shit. Power Ranger. Go. Wait, where's my visor thing? There we go. Got that ARR drip, dude. It's like the most MMO thing ever. I find it so funny when you're watching like an anime and like they'll be like, "Oh, it's such cool armor and everything like that," and it's like just like a Realm Reborn level like gear and stuff. Like they're not even fashioning or anything like that. It's funny because I think the only game that like the gear that you're actually wearing, at least currently, the gear that you're actually wearing reflects like what you're doing is like RuneScape. Is like when you're playing RuneScape, like your gear, that's that's what you've got. That's like what you see is what you've got. So where's is there a person who sells weapons? Because this is a level 28 axe. You know what? I don't want this on. You know what? Screw it. We're RPing as this was my for when people were in literally anywhere that it needs to this. I could just be hanging out in the background. Script exchange. God, I still have not done like any scripts or anything like that. Battlecraft supplier. 4 arms. 40 to 49. Oh. 30 to 39? Hold on a second. Is there only one weapon this guy sells for 40 to 49? What the? Item comparison. That is really not that much better. my, my current weapon is not that much worse. I guess skill speed, but it's crafted gear, but not HQ. Ah, all right. I'm just gonna stick with this thing for right now. Hell yeah. Unfortunately. Here, let's. You know what? Okay, let me go like set up a nice glam for. Come on, F Castle. Here we go. You want to hope that you get a weapon from Aurum Vale. That is true. Oh, you know what? I have thrown away so many weapons from Aurum Vale. I have thrown away so many weapons from Aurum Vale. All right, before any leveling happens, always need to get the fit. I like that outfit actually. Doesn't have any dyes on it, so it's fine to swap everything out. Okay. Scale window 160. Let's see what we've got. Oh, do we just go like full on, like actually armored up? I think so. I think this will be like the first one that I'm actually just gonna go like full on armored. Do need the slime though. So one of the reasons I don't go like full armored that often is like I do need the slime hat. It is very important. It is very important. You don't need a helmet for full armor. That's true. That is true. This does look cool. Hold on, let's get the rest of the outfit going. Let's get the rest of the outfit. Hmm. That does look pretty cool. What does this look like with, like... That does look pretty cool. I do like that a lot. Hmm. Chocobo. I still have this. The Manoa mask. I still have the Manoa mask. Oh, wait. Why am I on Dragoon Lancer? Hold on. All. Hmm. I need something that really shows off the rage. Giant hat. Turkey. The turkey. I think I need a new... As much as I like the Archfiend armor, I think maybe it's not... Oh, yeah, I just have Amon's coat. Cursed. I think maybe it's just not a good fit for what I want. Like, this is pretty good if it's a little darker. Like, that's not bad for right now. I could just be some dude. What do I have in the armoire? Wizard's coat. I could be the battle mage. The battle mage. It's actually kind of sick. wait, wait. What if I just hold on. I apologize. We're gonna go off the rails here for a second. Hold on. We're gonna go off the rails here for just a second. We're gonna go off the rails here for just a second. I just think that that's quite cursed. I just think that that's quite... Actually, this could be really, really nice. Hold on. Die. What does the second die do? Oh, it changes that. Why is this the only one that I have? Why is this the only one that I have? I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Oh no. No, I can't do the funniest thing when I'm doing like story content. I can't. I can't. It's just it doesn't work. I need to I need to at least take one thing seriously. Ooh, wait, this could be pretty sick. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're cooking. We're cooking. Hold on a second. I actually really like that. It fits quite nicely. And then if I dye this, what changes? I actually don't like the dyed look on that. I actually really don't like the dyed look on that. It just doesn't look good when it's dyed. Is that doable? I think that's acceptable for right now. We can take off the backpack. Look a little bit capable. And then until we get, like, absolute psychopath, like, berserker armor, I think it's okay. It's a little bit more, like, paladin-like than I would like, but I don't have anything, like, crazy right now, so... And I feel like whenever you're going for, like, a warrior, the axe is the thing that really matters. Plus, God, it is really hard to take anything serious with the slime hat. All right. Are there any skills that I'm missing? Oh, God. Hello. Greetings. Oh, Reaper. Wait. Hmm. Greetings. Yeah. Nice. This is surprisingly good fashion disaster. It's not bad. The hat is I feel like the color scheme is like quite weird. Do crime. Just remember, we need to get back to fishing as on the hat. Just like the white down here looks a little off. The white as like the trim down here. You can't change that. Ah, I see. I see. Mm. Oh, dude, I love that about literally just the ability to just go bam, bam. The undyed item is a bright white. Ah, I see. Mm. For some reason, keep some trim in that color. Oh. Ooh, I do like your paladin outfit. That's nice. Paladin glams I feel are like some of the highest tier. I do kind of feel like it's maybe a little bit easier to get like a really really nice paladin glam because like paladins are just like take any armor set that looks remotely similar, color it to be the similar, and you've got something. And it always will look good. This is just level 90 Tomestone gear. I know, exactly. Right? Exactly. Literally, like, any set of armor will look so good on a paladin. Warrior is a little bit harder, because you gotta go for a little bit more of that, like, psycho sort of, like, tone, right? Yeah. You gotta be a little bit more of a mad lad. I'm struggling with Gunbreaker, too. Ooh, I gotta see what my Gunbreaker looks like. Oh, my Gunbreaker is literally just some dude. See, the thing is, I never play Gunbreaker because, like, I just genuinely have no idea how to play Gunbreaker. Like, I don't know how to play tanks, and I just don't feel comfortable immediately jumping to level 53 to play a tank. Like, I know sort of what's going on. Or this is 63. But, like, jumping into high-level dungeons and stuff when you're, like, the main dude is, like, a little bit much. So... what? No, what? Pain. This can return to inventory. Return to inventory. Now. Yeah. Shit. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. What level is this? 35. Okay, so that's where Inner Beast delivers an attack with a potency of 330. I should probably go and do that because I can do the next 2 quests. Oh, this upgrades to Fellcleave. Oh, it upgrades to Fellcleave. Fellcleave is that giant, like, super laser disc. Super laser piss. Right? Oh, we get Mithril Tempest. Delivers an attack with a potency 100 to all nearby. Oh, yeah, I get another AoE. I should probably go do this. Story time for Warrior. I go. Onwards. Oh my god, it's off-brand Thancred. It's Temu Thancred. It's actually more like a Walmart Thancred. Or like, no. What's that one store in like, that used to be in malls at the time where all the goth people would hang out? It's Thancred from there. Hot Topic. Hot Topic Thancred, yes. Personally never went to a Hot Topic, but also personally never really went to the mall. So it's like, oh, hey, you want to drive 6 hours to go to the mall? Embracing the beast. Oh, wait, I forgot. I can literally just go up there. Get in, nerd. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, I already want the next Lalafell day to happen. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Oh, you know what? I think my warrior glam will be Hot Topic Warrior. That's what it'll be. See, okay, one thing that I really wish that you could do in this game is assign a hair color to a glamour. That would be pretty cool. Like, not necessarily changing your hairstyle and everything like that, though that would be pretty cool. But just the ability to, like, change your hair color would be kind of sick. Though I kind of understand why, because you want to keep, like, your, like, the identity of your character. But that would be pretty cool. You know what? I think hairstyle would be more apt than hair color. I feel like hairstyle. Though I do see there are a lot of people that I watch who do also like change their hairstyle, but like only like when like they go through like a milestone in the game and they'll keep the same hairstyle for like ages and ages. I guess same with me. Like I I don't have a hairstyle. I have a slime hat. Like you can see that. It's like ah! My identity is this random hat, which the event for I think just ended. The brick break brick thing. Puff puff. It's considering doing it. It's a good event. It gives you the slime hat, and then you could be one of them. The fate, it's like a fate, and then you're done. So didn't feel like doing that. Yeah, I actually really like the fate ones. Oh god, oh god. Hello, hi. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, literally right here. Huh? Oh, hello, Curious George. All right, here, let's do BGM. Pause that. Hello, we are doing a small amount of non-main story. This is good. All right. Azaleus, lock in. Hello. Embracing the beast. Curious George is Curious Gorge is struggling to decipher the ancient texts. Welcome back, my friend. It's been a long time. I can see that you've not neglected your training. For my part, I fear that deciphering the ancient chronicles of my people is proving to be much more demanding task than I had imagined. Well, you see, I'm sorry to tell you that I have kind of neglected my training. It has been probably a year since I last was on this job. Mind you, it hasn't helped that I've been somewhat preoccupied of late. A comrade of mine from my days in the company of heroes asked me to do a favor, and it's taken me back and forth across the realm like some bloody fairy. I'm on a hunt for some mysterious feral beast that's been terrorizing small folk. People don't know where this monstrosity came from, but witnesses say its thirst for blood is unlike anything they've ever seen. Unfortunately, the time I've spent in pursuit of this beast is time I have not spent studying the chronicles, and I am sorry to say I have made little progress. However, while on the road, I was able to decipher one passage that may be of interest to us both. From what I can gather, the chronicles tell of an ancient set of armor forged by my ancestors in the flames of the seven hells. Dear God! And inscribed with the same arcane incantations that adorn the soul of the warrior. It would seem that this mighty armor was passed down from hero to apprentice for centuries, until one man, driven by rage and vainglory, cast all 5 pieces from Abalathia's highest peak. Since that day, the armor has remained lost, and with it, the power that it harbors. As far as I can make out, the next passage in the Chronicles concerns the whereabouts of the missing artifacts, though I have only been able to make sense of the odd words thus far. Still, I must confess that to some excitement. Imagine what a warrior clad in such garb could achieve. Ah, if only my brother were here. We could decipher the text together and spread the teachings of our people to the entire realm. Alas, he is not. His whereabouts are as hidden to me as those of the ancient armor. I would have liked you to meet him, if only so that you could have looked upon a true warrior. Well, perhaps you still shall. Eorzea is not as large as most people perceive. Paths cross, fates intertwine, such is the will of the spinner. It may be that my brother has chosen a similar path to mine, but I have rambled long enough. You are here to take the next step in your training, and so I shall oblige. In the southern reaches of Thanalan is the Sigoli Desert, a god's-forsaken wasteland of naught but sand that stretches as far as the eye can see. It is here that the Leviathan of the dunes lurks, a sandworm of gargantuan proportions. When facing this mammoth creature, you will soon realize the feeble hacks and slashes of your puny axe are ill-suited to the task of felling such a foe. But do not let this dissuade you. Wake the slumbering beast within, and summon forth a strength that transcends the limits of your physical form. Mind you, first you will have to find the beast, and that might prove a tall order in itself. The Oo tribe that inhabits the Forgotten Springs is wise to the movements of the denizens of the desert. Should you want for guidance, I'd wager they could set you in the right direction. Excellent. Onward, then. Onward. There we go. Comfy. I do have the soul on, right? Yeah, I do. Nice. And this guy kept going on and on about the soul of the warrior. I forgot who he was. I just saw a guy in a waterfall, and I was like, oh, damn, like, I should probably talk to him. I forgot that I was on this quest, like, a year and a half ago. Oh, go. Well, it's, oh, well, it's time to, I don't know. He just kept going on and on about going to the Sigoli Desert, so I guess I should probably go there, right? I guess. To Thanalan. He just kept going on and on and on. Greetings, denizens. Greetings. I have an axe. Hello. The Leviathan of the Dunes? Saw the fearsome bugger not a week ago, preying on a group of merchants south of Beargut's Strike. The smart ones dropped their wares, turned tail and ran. The dumb ones, well, at least they can say they died rich. Oh dear. I always forget that, like, people in this world are not particularly strong. And, like, even level, like, 30 is... Even level 15 is, like, well above the norm. Well above the norm. Ah, the sound of footsteps. The sound of the footsteps. Hello! I seen the beasts. Stands 3 bones high, he does, and stirs up sandstorms with each writhe and wriggle. Showed up in my hunting field some years ago, and he's been swallowed up by would-be prey from that game boys ever since. Oh. You should probably get a like lozenge or something like that. You're oh wait, there's probably some right there. Oh yeah. Is that an eyeball? Oh. Just saving as many meatballs from last trip to IKEA as possible, I guess. Alright. Need to go to IKEA again. Get some lingonberry jam. Delicious. Delicious. Hello! Sandworms are particularly sensitive to vibrations in the earth. This is a Dune reference. Such as those made by running. If you're looking to summon one of the beasts, then I suggest you search for their tracks, then run about, making as much of a clamor as possible. I would also suggest you seek a cure for your madness. Well, you see, I am but a hero in disguise, learning a new profession. Yes, 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 yes. Hello. I am but learning a new profession. Oh, I should... You know... Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I need to run away. Lalafell is a scythe. Ah. Where's a good two-seater mount? I didn't even realize I had this one. Yeah! Yeah! I didn't even realize I had this one! Where did I get this? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we are running today. Let's go! Dude, who's afraid of, like, getting attacked by stuff in the desert when you have a giant robot? Wait. Cute. Dude, I want to see, like, the realistic scale version of Eorzea. Do you know how video games, like, compress down their actual worlds to be, like... Because, like, Limsa or, like, Ul'dah has a population of, like, 1 million people. But, like, it's gamified and stuff. Dude, I want to see, like, a realistic scale Eorzea. Like, how big is this desert, actually? Like, did I just run like crazy? Oh, hello. Step aside, citizen. I shall murder this creature. Ah, good, yes. Excellent. I have killed this creature. And now... Oh, I shall consume its flesh. As one must. Following the true path of the warrior, you must consume its flesh and drink its blood. Delicious. Excellent. This is oddly menacing. Good. This is the way. There's a lot of blood here. It's a giant sandworm. And then... Ah! Alright. I guess back to Curious George. Away! You shall be so proud of us. You shall be so proud of us. I know I have multiple two-seater mounts. When did I get this thing? When did I get this thing? What Wait, I do have an alpaca. Cute. Ocean fishing? Ah, I see. The Coca-Cola polar bear. I know I have a two-seater mount somewhere. Other than just like that one. Oh, you know what it is? It's my big chocobo. My big chocobo. Look how big my chocobo is. Holy shit. A steed. Mighty and magnificent. Yes. Dun 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 dun. This is the mount you get for referring someone to the game. And I like it. His name is Gregory. I think. I love when like a sprout is just RP standing by a campfire. That's like the most wholesome thing ever. Hold on, I'm gonna go stand by this campfire too. Excellent. One of the things that I've been trying to do off stream a little bit more often is trying to relive the experience of like actually being an MMO and just, you know, interacting with the world and with other players while they're around. Cause like way back in the day when I played like RuneScape and there were a bunch of different MMOs that I used to play. There's one that I can't remember the name of that I played a fair bit. It was free, I think. But I remember I could play it on Linux, which is the reason because like my dad like played it a little bit before WoW. And I just remember like people actually just like RPing a lot, and it was like a lot of fun. So I've been wanting to relive that a little bit. So I've been going around and actually just like being a character in the world. Been fun. All right. Hello. Ah, Arian, your crystal grows ever stronger. In felling the raging sandworm, the beast within you slowly but surely rouses to wakefulness. When next you do battle, methinks you will find yourself capable of movements heretofore unfamiliar to you. When you have mastered your new talents, return to me. In the meanwhile, I shall continue my study of the ancient texts. Oh. The beast within increases beast gauge when landing Maim or Storm's Path in a combo. Inner Beast. Delivers an attack with a potency of 330 with the beast gauge. Ah. You hear the whispers of of the village ancestors. Excellent. Beast gauge expanded. Ah, now we have the proper thing. Yes, yes. Excellent. It was definitely like an early 2000s MMO look. It was like that, like we have EverQuest at home sort of look. It was a fun one, I think, as far as I played it. I didn't play it like too much, but I do remember RPing a fair bit, which was fun. You fool! Wait, can I just do like a... Oh, that's actually so cool. From downtown! Wait, can you... You can do it while jumping. Wait. Heck. Wait, style points? Wait, so you could just be sitting in a dungeon stimming by, like, jumping while doing things. That's cool. I like that. Wait, can I be doing that with Dragoon this whole time? Can I, like, jump and, like, still pull off all my attacks? Hold on, this must be experimented with. Wait, style points. Holy shit. I've discovered an entirely new, completely unreliable way to play. Wait, that's actually sick. Hold on a second. Alright. Wait, where's Curious George? Can I still do the next... Oh, I can. Curious George goes to Wineport. Curious George goes and gets wine. Hello. Greetings. Curious George would share with you a shocking revelation about his tribe's past. Mithril Tempest. Hmm. Hello again, my friend. It is quite obvious that you have been anything but idle in your training since we last met. I walked over there, and I came back. Your progress is heartening to look upon, truly, but it also serves to remind me that each hour I spend poring over ancient texts is an hour not spent honing my skills. I fear my worth on the battlefield is diminishing by the day. Yet I am certain that my studies of the chroniclers will yield something of use. In fact, just last night I discovered how the warriors of my tribe came to be shunned by the outside world. Upon witnessing my people's prowess with the axe, the armies of the city-states began to incorporate similar techniques into their own training regimens. These are the selfsame techniques I have been instructing you in, Arian, ones which call upon the inner beast. The consequences, of course, were dire. Yes, their soldiers became nigh on unstoppable, but they also became wholly uncontrollable, and both friend and foe fell prey to the ensuing carnage. Of course, the heads of the city-states laid the blame on those atrocities solely at the feet of my kind, promptly banning the ancient art and imprisoning anyone suspected of teaching it. Or so the chronicles say. That's brutal, actually. Jesus Christ. What I find hard to grasp, though, is that never once during my training did my brother hint at this dark history, nor have I myself ever seen one of my tribe succumb to the rage that the chronicles describe. Could it be that the tales were mere falsehoods, stories concocted by some long-forgotten enemy who would poison our heritage, or befoul our tribe's name? I doubt that. Who in the right mind would seek to sully something so pure, and why would my ancestors simply bow their heads and suffer such ignominy? I feel like you've created a conclusion, and now you're going to it full force. Be careful that my people should be so weak, so utterly bereft of pride, it is inexplicable. I refuse to believe it. Dude, careful. It matters not if these claims are groundless. If they prompted my tribe's art to fade into obscurity, then the damage has already been done. Well, I, for one, will not turn a blind eye to this injustice. If none of my people will give the lie to the stories that have so tarnished our reputation, it shall have to be me. But once again I lose myself in history and forget the present. If you recall, I spoke to you of my former comrade from the Company of Heroes, and the great woolly beast we have been pursuing. The beast remains on the loose, and to toss a ponds of salt on the wound, fell creatures that appear to be its minions have been wreaking havoc on the innocent residents of Wineport. Were you and I to succeed in quelling the threat, surely the people would see that warriors are no fearsome beasts, but valuable allies. Together, Arian, we will win back our proud name. Now, let us away to Wineport with the captain of the militia. Let us away! Let us away, my friend, let us away to Wineport. Oh, wait, hold on. Carport. We shall away! As the Garleans put a wall up here, and we need to go over it. To Wineport! Away! I do like map design-wise, Garlean Outpost, wine. The Garleans just never advance on this because they're like, they give us free wine. Hello, militia captain. Greetings. My friends, Wineport is obliged for your aid. The fiends come relentlessly, and what few able-bodied men we have to find themselves hopelessly overmatched. Indeed, the western gates have been besieged. They are currently left without any manned defense. Leave the defense to us, my good man. I will secure the western gate. Arian, you defend the town from the east. Together we will form a bulwark that not a single fiend can penetrate. Once the enemy has been driven back, we return here to back up the captain. Got it, Arian? Okay. All right. It is time. I shall murder. Wait. Oh, I must go this way. I must needs go this way. What is this an entrance to? Hold on. Oh, I see. Coils. Which one day, I hope to be able to do coils properly with, like, an actual decent amount of people. One day. Blinding boilers of God. Oh no. Aha, you fools! You fools! You absolute buffoons! You absolute buffoons! Foolishness. I don't know if I just turned the volume up too high. Hopefully I didn't. Foolishness. Foolishness. Perish. Oh! I feel like you don't generate that much beast gauge. I guess you do. Oh, it's because I wasn't... Ah, I wasn't using single target. Ah, I see. So what I get now is probably the multi-target beast gauge build. If I had to assume. Greetings, traveler. I wish only to pass. Thank you. Oh, I see the rift. Where art thou? Oh, hi. Greetings. Foolishness. Foolishness. I think the 12 you're safe. We have need of your skills yet. I just heard a scream, and I fear that one of the beasts might be loose within the village. Come with me. Oh no. He's gone a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Oh no. Beasts. There are still beasts, okay. Damn, dude. Child, you might... You monster! Get away! Get away! Monster? But I... Come no closer, Arian. I beg of you. Does that work? I must return to the falls. You went a little crazy. Oh. I mean, if we're being fair, he did just kind of randomly make up, like... Yeah, you can. They changed it in, I think, patches of Endwalker to allow you to change BGM while you're in a cutscene. And just, like, change different volume levels in a cutscene. So you can change all the different levels. Because sometimes you would get into, like a really important cutscene and you'd be like, I have no background music. You know. So I feel like he kind of just went, man, I can't believe, like, all of our stuff died out. I can't believe that the city-states, like, hated us for going crazy and stuff like that. They kind of... I feel like they kind of just made that up. I feel like I kind of gotta, like, prove that that's not true. It's like, he kind of just went, oh, you know what? I don't believe them. And then went kind of crazy himself. So, we gotta go pat our little friend on the back and make sure he doesn't lose his mind. Alright. He kind of just went... we just went, could you back that up with a source? And he went, my source is that I made it the fuck up. Whatever has gotten into Curious George? 'Tis true he fought like the man possessed, but mistake him for the very beast he hunts. I think the child's parents have been feeding her a few too many ghost stories for her own good. Worry not, friend. I shall speak to the villagers and clear up this most unfortunate misunderstanding. Do return to the falls and assure Curious Gorge that Wineport is indebted to him for his aid. I feel like that guy had 4 different voices. I got that guy 4 different voices. You've been teleporting a lot, haven't you? Oh! Teleportation! Nice. Excellent. Well, let's go help our friend out. To the car. Away! And that'll be the last one I can do until leveling stuff. Hooray! Yippee! Hooray! Making progress on one of our jobs. Oh my god, the music's kicked in. Finally. My source is that I made it the fuck up. Hello! Arian, please forgive me for leaving so abruptly earlier. It was a hasty reaction to a situation for which I was completely unprepared. Now, see, I understand. Everyone's looking at you like you're going to the grocery store. You're like, it's an uncomfortable situation. I get it. I get it. While both you and I know that I was in complete control of my inner beasts, I now realize that to the layman's eye, it may have seemed that, well, the opposite was true. Mayhap it was this very misapprehension that lent weight to the lies which led to my tribe's disgrace. And if that is the case, then perhaps I should return once more to the Chronicles, and endeavor to reassess their message in light of this discovery. Speaking of light, your soul crystal, Arian. It sparkles. Oh no, I'm becoming a twilight vampire. Does the soul of the warrior have aught to reveal to you? Any whispers of import? If only they hadn't forsaken me, as they did my brother. Well, yes, I suppose that is that. I must continue my studies, and you your training. I hope to have something new for both of us very soon. Until then, my friend. Mithril Tempest! I get that we're a little happy about that, but this man's getting a little bit depressed that he's been forsaken by his job. And we're just like, yeah, I got a new thing, let's fucking go! Literally, let's go! Neat. Just a giant swirling vortex. I love that. Epic. Epic. Alright. I do fear that I'm about to pass out. And I know that it's a shorter one. But I am, like, literally falling asleep in my chair, and I don't want to do some stuff when I don't want to do, like, questing and stuff like that any further if I'm literally falling asleep. So, yippee! I got a big whirly egg! Let's go! Awesome. Well, hopefully tonight I don't stay up until 4 a.m. and I actually get some proper sleep. And then tomorrow we can play some video game and potentially some actual MSQ, because I think I have 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks until the until FanFest, right? When is FanFest? FanFest 2026. Berlin. July 25th and 26th. So it is next weekend. So I feel like I'm probably going to be on. Yeah. Sorry, I had the FanFest thing up over the chat. So I feel like I will probably start patches maybe tomorrow if I'm feeling like I'm actually awake. and I will try to get some proper sleep, and we'll try to catch up over the next little bit. I would have liked to be able to do patches like earlier in the day and stuff, but I don't have any time. So I may have like some short streams going on like super earlier in the day, but I feel like I'll probably keep those to some other stuff because like I do have a little bit of time in the morning. I'll probably keep those to some like other stuff and not FF. But yeah. Either way, thanks for hanging out. Oddly enough, it feels like I have the most energy right now, even though I'm like about to pass out. But I will be back on tomorrow. I will be back on tomorrow. I will. I will. I will get sleep. I will rest. I will make sure that I am well rested. And I will be back on tomorrow. And we will do some patches. Because we will start the Dawn Trail patches. And try to catch up before next weekend, which I feel like is doable, doing like 3 to 4 hours a night. I feel like that's doable. 3 to 4 hours a night for 7 days. It took us 16 hours to do all of Endwalker patches. Yeah, that's not bad. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna get some rest. And I'll be back tomorrow night. Yippee! I literally just got my "you're waking up in 8.5 hours" thing. Have a good night, everybody. See you later. Sleep well. Rest up. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. Goodbye! Oh, good time for music. Let's go!